Hello, my name is Polsky Gamer and welcome back to another video. Today I'm doing something a little different. I am going to be talking to yous about Assassin's Creed. Yes, I've never done an Assassin's Creed video before, besides the old days of my channel, but I have decided that I want to do this because I've been thoroughly enjoying Black Flag on the Nintendo Switch, and I want to talk about this. I want to talk about why I think the Nintendo Switch version of Black Flag is the best version on any system. Better than PC, better than PS4, and better than Xbox One, and last gen as well. And I'm going to explain to you why that is. Just so you know, this is not scripted. I'm just talking and talking and talking. So, I want to point out that this is awesome. Yes, okay. It may look worse than the next gen version of Black Flag and what have you, and Rogue will probably be the same. I haven't played Rogue, but in consideration, it's also better than last gen console version, where there's also these different types of shadows and stuff that you wouldn't find in the last gen version. But there's also stuff you wouldn't find, such as really high def textures that are in the next gen version. But putting this aside, the game is fully playable, and if you haven't played Black Flag on next gen or PC in a long time, then you're not going to really notice any difference, really, because I haven't played Black Flag on PlayStation 4 since God knows how long, years, and I've been thoroughly enjoying this just fine. So putting aside that this may be the worst looking than PC and Xbox One and PS4, it's still the best port, the best version of the game, and here is why. For starters, man, we have all the Uplay stuff as usual, but here's the best part. Like the remastered version of Black Flag on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One, we got new Uplay outfits for the newer assassins, such as Bayek and Arno and all that we didn't have in Black Flag on Last Gen when it came out years ago. And they've done the same here with Black Flag. So we have all of the new assassins, Bayek, Alexios, just all of them, Arno, even Shay, Patrick Cormack. We even have, just all of these awesome outfits. Even the movie guy, what's his name? Agir or whatever, I can't remember. But we have all of these new outfits. These aren't Uplay, by the way. You have to pay for them in-game with the game money, and they are pretty expensive, so be warned. But it's great to have these. So that means that already this version of Black Flag is more content-filled than the other versions. This is the most content one. And in saying that, PS4 was the most, most content-filled version of the game in general before the Switch, because we had Aveline's DLC. And I believe that was only exclusive to PlayStation. I can't remember if it was on other systems, but I think it was exclusive to PlayStation. Guess what? We got it on the Switch, baby! We also have, the normal DLCs, every DLC. And there's something I really want to get into. This is the most amazing part about this, right? Listen, if you guys remember the figurines for Black Flag and other Assassin's Creeds, they came with little DLC codes for Black Flag to get unique items in Black Flag. And the problem was, for me, you couldn't use them in Australia for whatever reason. In a lot of countries, you could not use these codes. You just could not. The website would not allow it. And I had all of the figurines, so I had every single bit of content. And I was so excited to have them in Black Flag, and I couldn't because I wasn't in the right region. How ridiculous is that? It's actually just disgusting that they even did that, man. But with this version on the Switch, it's all there. You don't need the figurines. They have all the content here. You may see this awesome Haytham Kenway inspired robes I'm wearing. And the ship, my ship currently, I don't know if I'm playing gameplay footage of it, but it's got the sails and everything from these DLC codes, and I'm so happy to have them. They're brilliant that they've done that. So already, this is more content filled than any other version of Black Flag, and it is the full game, right? Amazing. Also has Rogue, and let's also not neglect to mention that you're paying less than full price for 2 whole games. Whereas if you were to buy these games, yes, Rogue and Black Flag are now cheaper, but if you were to buy these games new, they'd be far more expensive, and you don't have 2 games, you just have the one. You might not even have all the DLC, you're getting more bang for your buck And not only is it that it's cheaper to buy just the Switch version, the Rebel Collection, thinking about it, if you were to buy both these games on PlayStation 4 right now, they'd more than likely equal up to the same amount or more than the Rebel Collection, and you're getting less than there is because you'd need to buy the Seasons Pass or get a copy that has DLC codes in them to get those DLCs, where this just comes with everything right off the bat. And that is what's brilliant about this, because you're paying so little for so much. Only slightly less, better graphics, but let me tell you, son, this is also portable. Don't you forget that the Nintendo Switch is a portable system. So you can play Assassin's Creed, Black Flag, and Rogue on the go whenever you want. And not to mention, even when it's docked, there's no graphical decrease. It's the exact same game, and it looks far better than last gen versions, and it looks alright. It's not, the greatest compared to next gen, but you can't really even tell that it's that much different. It's brilliant. It's actually brilliant. So you can just take this wherever you want, and there's quick loading because it's on a, it's on a cartridge. That's it. And cartridges are really fast loading because they're a solid state. They don't have to spin. They don't have to get read that slow. They're really quick to read. That means this game has far more, quicker loading times. It's just brilliant. That's something I really loved about The Witcher 3 on the Switch, besides the really terrible graphics, is that it loads quick, and Witcher on console and PC, it just takes forever. But because it is a solid state, it's brilliant. It's quick. It's efficient. And I love that about the Nintendo Switch. Controller-wise, I personally am not a fan of Joy-Cons, and I haven't got the Pro Controller, but I assume the Pro Controller is good. But the Joy-Cons do the job. I find it a bit confusing because the Joy-Cons button layout is only slightly different. By that I mean they make it so the B button and the X button are, reversed. Say on the Xbox and PlayStation 4, your O and X and your B and X, or whatever's on the bottom of the Xbox, I can't remember, A I think actually, they are always the same button no matter what on any game. But on the Switch they've swapped those buttons. So to, click B, you click freaking whatever, you get what I mean if you have a Switch, really. And that's really confusing because I'm always clicking the wrong buttons because I'm so used to console, PlayStation, Xbox. I do recommend the Nintendo Switch GameCube controller. That works really well with the game. I do find it hard to press the buttons. You can hear it. Those are the bumper buttons, and they have a lot of leeway before you actually press anything. And I don't like holding it to sprint and everything like that. But in everything, the controller is really nice. I have really big hands, so I find it hard to wield controllers like this, but it works really well. I recommend it. I assume the Pro Controller would be really nice for this game and all that, but this version of Assassin's Creed Black Flag and Rogue are the best versions, and I highly recommend you pick up the Rebel Collection now, man. It's awesome. You get to have the entire experience, the naval combat, which is awesome. You get the awesome storylines, you get the awesome fighting, the action. It's all brilliant. To mention something, yes, it is locked at 30 FPS, and it does tend to dip a little, but it's not noticeable by any stretch of the means. It's a really well-working game, and I recommend the Rebel Collection beyond belief. It's just a brilliant, and it's fulfilling. I just love that all of the content ever is in it. I love that because you can't get all of the content on other systems, and depending on where you are, if you're in America with a PlayStation 4, then yes, you could have all of the content with the figures, but you can't have all these new outfits because the new outfits are only exclusive to the Switch version. So we're getting all of the brand new outfits, and I love that. I love that they do that every time they release an Assassin's Creed again. I don't think they did it with the Ezio Collection, which is a bit meh. I'm really hoping. I think they are bringing the Ezio Collection to Switch. Either way, I hope they do. That would be amazing. And we got Assassin's Creed 3 on there. I'm yet to play that, and I'm just enjoying my time in Black Flag and thinking it's a brilliant, brilliant port. I'm so glad to have it because I get to experience the awesome story again with awesome new content, and it makes me damn happy. So guys, I recommend the Rebel Collection. 10 out of 10. Brilliant. If you have a Nintendo Switch, pick it up ASAP. It is just the best, most fulfilling content filled of the game versions that are on there. The games, you know? This is brilliant. It's brilliant. So guys, thank you for watching. Please leave a like, a comment, and subscribe. If you want to see more videos where I talk about games like this, or whatever you want to see, let me know. Anyways, I'll see you in the next one. Au revoir.